Now let's talk about the repeater module, the second most well-known burp feature. Repeater allows us to capture, modify, then resend the same request numerous times. This feature can be invaluable especially when we need to craft a payload through trial and error, example in SQLi structured query language injection, or when testing the functionality of an endpoint for flaws. So let's do a simple hands-on in our burp suite. First of all, turn on our intercept. Go back to Firefox. So here we have a website which accepts a username and password. Suppose we are trying to guess the username or password of a user. So what we can do, I can just try it here. Suppose our username is test and the password is test. If I click on login, this will be waiting for me in Burp Suite. So you can see here we have captured the request, and here I can see the UID, which is equal to test, and PW, which is the password, equal to test. Now if I click on forward, it will be forwarded to the actual server and we will be getting this invalid username or password. Now what if I want to do something malicious? Suppose we want to create the password of this user and its name is test, and what I am going to do, I am going to input multiple username or passwords, that is test1, test2, test3, test4, testfile, test6, and so on. Because I want to create the password, so I need this request to be sent multiple times. So if I am going to send the same request multiple times with different username or password, I need something called repeater. So this is what the repeater do in Burp Suite. So let's check it out once again. If I enter test and again enter test, click on login, I can just show you the password, that is, or username is test or password is test. So just click on don't save. Request will be waiting for us in Burp Suite. You can see it here, we have our UID test or password is test. So now I want to send this request multiple times. Just right click on your request, click on send to repeater. So as soon as I click on the send to repeater, our repeater will turn red. Just click on the repeater. Here we are seeing the same request, but one thing is different. The difference is that we are able to send this request multiple times. Let me just show you. If I click on send, this request is being sent and we are getting response here. If you click on render, this will be shown just like in a browser. So you can see we have invalid username or password. This time what I am going to do is I am going to change this password to from test to I can just write admin. So now click on send again, we are sending the same request but with a different password. We can also change our username. If I just change into admin, so you can see I can send the same request again and again. So this is what repeater is used for. In Burp Suite, you can repeat the request. You can send the same request multiple times. So this is very handy and very useful when you are doing bug bounty or when you are going to create some password. So this is all about the repeater.